guys. So today I just wanted to quickly talk about carbs, aka sugar, and why you do not want to fear sugar, okay? That's primarily what my channel is about, is sugar and driving this message across that we run on sugar, okay? Not fat, not protein, sugar. And we just need to drive this message out there because there's so much misleading information in the world today. It's very confusing. It's keeping people lost and sick and suffering, or suffering from symptoms and just not living their best life to the fullest potential, which is a shame, right? Because we only got one life, we only got one shot, and we never know when it's going to end. So I think it's important that people get the truth. Otherwise, they're going to be suffering their whole life and not really to really get a chance to live their life to the fullest. And if you want to live your life to the fullest, you're going to need sugar. I promise you, it is the truth, okay? I've learned this the hard way in my life. I wish I would have had this information years ago, because I'm pretty sure years ago I suffered with adrenal fatigue, which if you know, you know, okay? That's not fun. I feel like I burned out my adrenals. You suffer so many terrible symptoms. And if only I knew at the time that I didn't need fat and I didn't need protein, what I needed was sugar, okay? So you need sugar, okay? This is what should be your main focus of every day. I'm not saying that you shouldn't eat protein or fat, but you should save it for the end of the day. And you really try to, like, you don't want to mix it with the carbs, okay? Because the carbs you want to have in isolated form, just carbohydrates without any added overt fats or proteins, because you want the glucose to get to your cells unobstructed. It's very important. So, but yeah, okay, we don't run on protein, we don't run on fat, okay? It's a lie. We run on glucose. It's what your organs run on glucose, okay? It's what keeps your heart pumping, blood flowing, brain, braining, performing. It's what keeps you alive, having energy. It's gonna allow you to have a good mood, tons of energy, okay? Deep sleep. And all of this will affect you in life, okay? It will affect your, relationships with your children, your marriage. It will affect your work life. And life's already hard enough. We're already getting a bunch of bullshit thrown our way in the world we live in today. So let's not make it harder, okay? Life is meant to be good, okay? And the reason I don't think you're feeling good is because you're starving yourself of sugar. And even if you're eating sugar and you're thinking, I'm eating sugar, you're eating it with fat all the time, okay? And the fat is blocking the sugar from getting into the cell. So you may be eating sugar, but you're not getting it actually into the cell because the fat is blocking it, okay? And it's just gonna make you suffer, from a terrible mood, terrible energy. You could have weight gain when you have high fat, weight gain, inflammation, water retention, blood sugar issues. High fat can lead to things like stroke and heart attack. And, high protein is very hard on your organs, especially like your kidneys and your liver and your adrenals. So, there's all this messaging out there about protein, and it's not the answer, guys, okay? It's sugar, okay? So just wanted to get that message out today, just as a reminder, okay? Because sometimes we need to be reminded, okay? But yeah, so that's my message today, guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll be back again for another video. Thanks, bye.